So the series that we're going to jump into now is going to be on the parables of Jesus. And there are a lot of them, and we're going to step through a lot of them. But where I want to start is actually with the purpose of the parables. So in Matthew 13:10, it says, "The disciples came and said to him," to Jesus, he said, "Why do you speak to them in parables?" And he answered, "To you it has been given to know the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For to the one who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But to the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. This is why I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. Indeed, in their case, the prophecy of Isaiah is fulfilled that says, 'You will indeed hear, but never understand. And you will indeed see, but never perceive. For this people's heart has grown dull, and with their hearts they can barely hear, and their eyes they have closed, lest they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and turn, and I would heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, your ears, for they hear. For truly I say to you, many prophets and righteous people longed to see what you see, and did not see it, and hear what you hear, and did not hear it.'" So the purpose of parables is to give people who are slow to understand a connection. Okay, because if Jesus were to speak of things in very abstract, straightforward ways, it's very hard to understand. It's difficult for us to comprehend. So what he does is he gives a lot of much more relatable situations, especially to the people he was talking to at the time, and then draws the connection to those heavenly understandings. But he also includes this acknowledgement that some people won't understand, some people refuse to understand, and then we get into the conversation of hardness of hearts, which will be there as we talk through these parables. We'll get to that topic more in depth. So as we prepare to step into this new series, the parables of Jesus, I want to start off with this. What is a parable? A parable is an earthly story with a heavenly meaning. And why does Jesus tell them? Why do we still kind of tell them today? If you were in church this past week, I guess I used some parables, I used some stories, and then drew some connections to more heavenly meanings. We use them because it's much easier for us to start with something we know to learn something we don't. Especially when those things we don't know are things that are hard or impossible for us to really grasp and understand. So the parable, the earthly part of the story, gives us something to grasp onto, gives us something to make it easier to understand. So that's our devotion for today. I look forward to next week diving into some of these parables with you. I will see you in church on Sunday. Brothers and sisters, go in peace and serve the Lord. Thanks be to God.